Hello, I'm here today to talk to you a little about kindergarten registration. Since we were unable to have our presentation in person, we will be going over some of the basic questions through this PowerPoint. First, let's make sure you're in the right place. Is your child ready for kindergarten? First, let's look at their age. You want to make sure that your child is or will be 5 years old on or before September 30th. Not all of our students will meet this requirement. If you will not be 5 years old by September 30th, not to worry, you'll get to stay with us an extra year. Next, you want to make sure that you live within the city of Alexandria. You should have received a form before school shut down with your child's name and their zoned school written on it. If you have moved or want to double check this school yourself, you can do so at the website mentioned here. If the school that you are zoned for is not the school you wish to attend, there are a few options. You will have to initiate your enrollment at your original school and request a transfer. They will honor transfer requests for only a few reasons. First, sibling transfer. If you have an older child that is required to go to a different school, you may be able to ask for your children to be together. Second, dual language program. If you would like your child to be in a dual language immersion program at either Mount Vernon or John Adams, you may request to opt into those programs. If those are your zoned schools, you may also request to opt out. Jefferson Houston's K-8 program. Jefferson Houston is the only program in the school district to offer a kindergarten through 8th grade school. If you would like your child to go to the same school for those full 9 years, you may be able to request to opt in. You cannot opt out of Jefferson Houston until you reach middle school age, at which point you may request to go to a formal middle school instead. Sam Tucker is the only school in the district that has a slightly different schedule. If you prefer this schedule, you may request to opt in. If this is your zoned school and you do not wish to follow that schedule, you may request to opt out. All of these requests are not guarantees. They are subject to availability and lottery. Next, you want to make sure that you have all of the documentation that you're going to need. This includes a copy of your child's birth certificate, parent's ID, as well as proof of custody if your name is not on your child's birth certificate. Medical record, this will be the same form that you needed to apply to our preschool. You will need to get it updated for your child's 5-year-old's immunizations. I understand this might be a little bit tricky at this time. You may be able to contact your medical provider and request these remotely if you have had a physical recently. Otherwise, you will need to schedule an appointment and get this completed prior to the start of the school year. For proof of residency, they are requiring a minimum of 3 documents. One includes a copy of your lease, as well as 2 supporting documents. The supporting documents may include a utility bill, a bank statement, tax records. For a full list, see the website listed here. If your name is not on the lease, don't worry, there is a workaround, but it will require some extra effort. You can access the form here, and it will need to be notarized. So you and the leaseholder will need to sign the form in the presence of a notary. If you need assistance with this, please feel free to contact Family Support, as we may be able to provide an appointment with a notary over the summer. Finally, you want to fill out the registration form. This can be done online as early as May 15th. You can enroll at the website here. If you are not able or comfortable with the online form, you can still complete the paper version. You can download and print the paper version yourself at the website, or contact the school district and they will mail you one. Even if you do the online version of the registration form, you will still need an in-person verification. If you did the paper form, you will bring that with you to this appointment as well. These appointments are currently expected to begin as early as June 15th. This is subject to change, dependent upon the stay-at-home order. As of June 15th, you will still need to be calling the school to make an appointment. They will not accept any walk-ins. This information will continue to be updated. Please keep an eye on the school's website as well as Class Dojo, as we will post updates as they become available. Free and reduced lunch forms will not be available until September, so don't worry, you'll get that information from your school when school starts. If your child is eligible for a bus, you will receive that information over the summer as well. If you live within a mile of the school, that is considered walking distance. Also, please note that kindergartners must be accompanied with an adult for both pickup and drop-off. So even if you have older children that are able to run off to the bus stop themselves, you will still need to go with your kindergartner. For any other information about after-school programs or extracurriculars, make sure to contact your school directly. Again, please don't fret. As long as you enroll by September, your child will start kindergarten. Many of these steps you cannot even begin to take until the middle of June. So take a deep breath and know that you'll get through it over the summer. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Family Support or check the website. Thank you.